Direct taxes. These are taxes that are levied directly on individuals or organizations and are paid directly to the government. These taxes are based on the income or wealth of the taxpayer and are typically progressive, meaning the rate of tax increases as the taxable amount increases. Here are some common examples of direct taxes: income tax, corporate tax, property tax, inheritance or estate tax, wealth tax. Indirect taxes. These are taxes that are not directly levied on individuals or organizations but are instead imposed on goods and services. These taxes are collected by intermediaries, such as retailers or manufacturers, and then passed on to the government. Here are some common types of indirect taxes: value-added tax, goods and service tax, sales tax, excise tax, custom duties, environmental tax. Customs. Customs refers to the government agency or regulatory body responsible for managing the import and export of goods across international borders. Customs ensures that trade complies with laws and regulations, collects duties and taxes, and enforces restrictions and prohibitions on certain items. Here are some key aspects of customs. Import and export procedures, compliance and enforcement, trade facilitation, security, customs valuation, import, export controls, technology and automation. Excise duties are taxes imposed on specific goods or products, typically those considered non-essential or luxury items. Unlike VAT, value-added tax, which is applied to a wide range of goods and services, excise duties are targeted at particular items. Types of excise duties: alcohol, tobacco, fuel, luxury goods. What is budgeting? Budgeting is the process of creating a plan to manage your money. It involves estimating your income and expenses over a specific period, like a month or a year, to ensure you allocate enough money for different needs, such as bills, savings, debt payments, and discretionary spending. The goal of budgeting is to help you track your financial health, avoid overspending, save for goals, and manage your finances effectively. Fiscal deficit. It refers to the situation where a government spends more money than it collects in revenue during a specific fiscal period, typically a year. This deficit is usually covered by borrowing money, which adds to the national debts. Governments often run fiscal deficits intentionally during economic downturns or emergencies to stimulate the economy through increased spending on infrastructure, social programs, or other initiatives. Zero balance budgeting. Zero balance budgeting is a budgeting technique where all expenses must be justified for each new period, regardless of whether they have been previously budgeted. Unlike traditional budgeting, which starts with the previous period's budget as a baseline and adjusts from there, zero-based budgeting requires every department or function to justify its entire budget request from scratch, starting from zero. Inflation. What is inflation? Inflation refers to the sustained increase in the general price level of goods and services in an economy over a period of time. It essentially means that the purchasing power of a currency declines as prices rise. Inflation reason. Demand pull inflation. This type of inflation occurs when aggregate demand in an economy exceeds aggregate supply. Cost push inflation. Cost push inflation arises when the costs of production increase, pushing up prices. Monetary factors. Inflation can also be influenced by monetary factors, such as the increase in the money supply by central banks. How to measure inflation? Consumer Price Index. It measures the average change over time in the prices paid by urban consumers for a basket of goods and services. Producer Price Index. It measures the average change over time in the selling prices received by domestic producers for their output. GDP Deflator. It is a broader measure that reflects changes in the overall price level of goods and services included in GDP. Personal Consumption Expenditures Price Index. It is another measure of inflation that is similar to the CPI but includes a broader range of goods and services and adjusts for changes in consumer behavior. What is GDP? It is a key metric used to measure the economic performance and health of a country or region. It represents the total monetary value of all goods and services produced within the borders of a country in a specific time period, typically a year or a quarter. It is widely used as an indicator of a country's economic health and size of its economy. How to measure GDP? There are three types: output method, income method, expenditure method. Output method. Output, what is produced, minus the value of goods and services used up in producing these outputs, the inputs or intermediate consumption, plus all taxes on products like VAT, minus all subsidies on products like renewable energy subsidies. Income method, the gross profit of companies and the self-employed, plus the wages of employees, compensation of employees, plus all taxes on products like VAT, minus all subsidies on products like renewable energy subsidies. Expenditure method, consumer spending by individuals' personal consumption expenditure, plus net expenditure by central and local government plus all capital spending, such as buildings and machines, plus exports, since exports contribute to Ireland's GDP, minus import. Cash reserve ratio, the percentage of cash required to be kept in reserves as against the bank's total deposits, is called the cash reserve ratio. Prime lending rate, the PLR, is a reference interest rate banks use to set the cost of credit for borrowers. It is essentially the interest rate commercial banks charge their most creditworthy customers. Financial rate of return is a measure used to evaluate the profitability or performance of an investment or financial asset over a specified period of time. Forex reserve. Foreign exchange reserves or forex reserves are assets such as foreign currencies, gold reserves, treasury bills, etc. retained by a central bank or other monetary authority that checks the balance payments and influences the foreign exchange rate of its currency and maintains stability in financial markets. Letter credit. A letter of credit, LC, is a financial document issued by a bank or financial institution that provides a guarantee of payment to a seller on behalf of a buyer. It is often used in international trade to ensure that payment will be made once the seller meets the conditions specified in the letter. Here's a basic outline of how it works: agreement, application, issuance, document submission, document review, payment reimbursement. Money laundering. Money laundering involves disguising financial assets so they can be used without detection of the illegal activity that produced them. Through money laundering, the criminal transforms the monetary proceeds derived from criminal activity into funds with an apparently legal source. Job seekers are advised to visit our office, else upload their CV in the link given in the description box. For more such videos, subscribe to our channel. Don't forget to like and share with job seekers.